千年ぶりじゃな、ユハバッハ。
愚か者どもめ、目なめだ。
Okay, this was a crazy, crazy episode. I can't show too much because DMCA, but just to go over quickly here, I just got done watching the recent episode, and this was pretty hype. So we get to see Yamamoto go full Shikai and Bankai this episode. He pulls out the giant Shikai. I mean, we get this shot right here. And, you know, this fight is looking like, wow, this is going to be really one-sided. The whole, like, water is evaporating in the Seirete. His whole body's engulfed in these flames here. And it just looks, you know, very epic, especially if you haven't read the manga. And we also get to see a shot in this episode of our boy Aizen, but I'll get back to that in a second. And, you know, so we're seeing Yamamoto. A little, the animation I thought looked a little, you know, wonky, but overall it looks still amazing. Some of the best animation still out there. And, you know, he's going at Yuha. And, you know, we basically get to see him use his Bankai against Bach. And it looks very one-sided until we find out that the guy that Yamamoto has been fighting this whole time is the guy that we thought like Kenpachi killed last week, who can like make clones. And he made a clone well, he can like impersonate people, and he impersonated Yuha, made himself like a clone of Yuha, but without Yuha's powers. And he was the one who really got owned, not Yuha the entire episode. So we thought this was a one-sided fight. Turns out it was not. And it turns out the entire time, Yuha Bach had the upper hand the entire time. So he comes out, you know, we see this face right here, like pure terror. And he just was like, hey, listen, you thought your Bankai couldn't steal it because Yamamoto was talking all smack. Oh, you can't steal my Bankai. He just takes it like it's nothing and then slices down Yamamoto like he's nothing, basically. So we thought it was one-sided one way, but at the end we realized no, it was one-sided in Bach's favor and the Quincy's favor. And it was quite something to see. I will say this was quite the episode, probably the most action-packed episode we've ever seen. Even though Yamamoto gets owned, it was amazing to get to see his Bankai and just the hype of it, and you know, 15 million degrees, like that's crazy, like some planetary level stuff there. So it was really hyped to see that. And we get to see Aizen, because we find out that while Yamamoto was fighting the Stern Ritter Y guy, the guy that he thought was Yuha Bach was actually going to visit Aizen down in the prison, and he asked him to join. And Aizen's like, no, I'm not going to join you. And Bach is like very disappointed, and you know, they kind of leave it at that. I remember, I think in the manga, Aizen uses like some hypnosis on Bach. I think maybe we'll find out later maybe about that, but it was kind of cool to see, you know, Aizen again in the anime after all these years. There's a name of this channel on YouTube, so it was kind of cool to see Aizen return. And, you know, it just very awesome to see him again. Now, he does, I don't want to spoil too much, you know, for the people that didn't read the manga, but he will return later on, so just know that. And overall, yeah, I'll say this episode was quite good. You know, I would say 9 out of 10. It was spectacular. So if you haven't seen it, go give it a watch. It's really good. Wherever you are, don't forget to like. It is greatly appreciated. And peace out.